Good morning, everybody. How are you doing? It's your girl, Daisy, and I'm here again with a Marriage for Real video. So I want to talk to my great, strong, wise men of God, the priests of our homes, the men of our homes. We need you. You are the pillar of our families, and we absolutely require you to stick around. And I want to make it clear that I'm not a man basher. I love our men. And I really want to be one of those women that encourages men to do better in our home. But I am a little bit upset. And I really want to get a certain message across to you guys. There's some women that I've been speaking to, and even the men that, are telling me that they're having issues in their home, or every time they do have issues, or there's an argument, or things get a little bit uncomfortable, the men are picking up their stuff and running off. They go, not for a day or two, but for weeks, sometimes even a couple of months, with the excuse that she's not listening to me, or things are uncomfortable, things are not going right, it's best for me to leave. Then when you come back, when you decide that things are comfortable for you again, and you come back, you expect this woman to naturally have the respect and the honor that a man who is the man of his house should get. Now, I know the Bible says that women are to submit to their husbands, and that is a biblical principle. That is something that we should do out of obedience to the Lord. But men, don't make it difficult. Do not make it difficult on us. How are you able to stand and say that this is your home, this is your house, you are the man, you are the head, when every time things get difficult, you run off? When you run off, what you are basically saying is that this household can cope without me. In fact, the woman in that house is strong enough and more than capable to cope without me. She will keep the kids in line. She will make sure the bills are paid. She will make sure the roof stays over our heads. She will make sure this house is protected. She will make sure that everybody is fed, watered, and clothed. She will keep this house. In essence, she will be the man of this house. I am free to run off every time I am uncomfortable. The other thing you're doing is you're teaching your lady, your wife, that she doesn't actually need you. That's what you're saying to her. Every time you get off, you're saying to this woman that I am dispensable. That there is a time that I will go and you can't rely on me. You can't build a secure relationship based on me because I'm flaky. Things get too difficult, I will run off. What? That's what you're teaching me. Every time you get off, you're teaching me that in difficult situations, I can't rely on this man. I have to rely on me. That's why some of you guys are complaining that, oh, my woman, she's hard. She's hard. She takes control of everything. Well, you keep leaving her to take control of everything. You keep feeling it's okay to go off overnight and leave your home overnight because of an argument, because she's getting upset. You run off. You are making decisions based on your emotions. Wait a minute. We're supposed to be the ladies here. We don't even get the room to be like that anymore. We have had to toughen up. And we don't necessarily want to. Let me let you know that we don't necessarily want to. But we're being put in a position where we feel like we have to. Because a lot of men are just not staying and saying, if there's something wrong, if it's tough, if it's uncomfortable, if things aren't working right, it's my responsibility to put things back together, to hold up this home, and I'm going to deal with it. I remember in the early ages, listen, through these videos, you'll get to learn that, in the early ages of marriage, before the Lord dealt with me, I came into that marriage with a lot of baggage, and a lot of that baggage showed itself in anger. So if we were getting at it and me and my husband were arguing, I would be the first and the only one to be saying, get out. I'd be looking at my husband and saying, please get out. My husband knew his place. He would sit calmly and say, I'm not going anywhere. I am not going anywhere. Oh my gosh, that would drive me absolutely crazy. But you know what I learned? By him doing that time and time again, number one, I learned that crazy behavior didn't work with him, and I had to find a new way to communicate. But the other thing that it taught me is that this man is here for the long run. He's here for the good, for the bad. He's ready to stick it out. This is his house. This is his house, and nobody is telling him to leave it because things are difficult. He's going to stay and he's going to stick it out. He's going to work it out with me. Whether we have to scream and shout, we are staying in this house. We are getting it dealt with. This is his house. I learned that pretty early. And I had to respect him. And it gave me a security that come what may, I have a man here, a protector, a builder, a security blanket, a priest in this house. He's not jumping off every time that things get difficult. I'm leaving. You're going for over. I don't see you till the next day. I don't see you for 2 days. I don't see you for a week. Some women are saying, I've not seen my husband goes and doesn't come back for a month. You are not the man of the house. If you are doing that, trust me, you are not the man of the house. The woman that is holding up your home while you are gone has had to take that place. She has had to take that place, and you have toughened her up. You have made her build broad shoulders, and she is carrying that house. Now, when you come back and try and say, like, you know what, everybody respect me, I'm the man of this house, it's difficult. I won't lie, it is difficult for her to do. She will want to do it, and as a Christian woman of God, she will aim to obey the Lord with all her heart, but you are not making it easy for her. You are not making it easy for her. You need to stand in your place and don't let anybody remove you from what is yours. I keep telling this to man. How are you able to just leave what is yours? It means that it was never yours to begin with. You've not actually taken ownership of this home. That's what it means to me. If you're able to just leave, you've not actually fully gotten, you've not actually understood what it means to be a husband yet. You've not. I don't care if you've been married for 10 years. If you still leave every time there's trouble, you have not understood what it means to be a husband. It's the truth. And so, like I said, I'm not here to just bash. I'm not a man basher. I love my men. And I really want to encourage homes to be stable and secure and loving and tight. But you know, for that to happen, we need you men. We need strong men. We need men that even if I'm flaking, if I'm doing the wrong things, if I'm overreacting, if I'm being over emotional, if I'm not being rational, he will be there to hold things up. He knows how to deal with me. He knows how to deal with the situation. He teaches me like my husband did. He was teaching me a new way to communicate. He was teaching me that I can rely on him. He was teaching me that, yes, I am the head of this house, and I will stay and I will work with you to make sure that this marriage is secure for our children's sake even. I'm not getting off. Men, I want you to really take on your role. You know, the Bible says that we are to honor you. We've got to uphold you. You know, we've got to submit to you. When we're submitting to you, we're placing our lives in your hands. You can't just dump us every time things get a bit difficult, because otherwise we'll take that life back and we will manage it ourselves. And the Lord has given us a gift to be gap fillers. That's the thing. We are gap fillers as women. And where you leave the gap, we will fill it. And fill it well. And then you've got a problem trying to get back in. So please, men, like I said, I don't care if you've been married for 10 years, 15 years. If this is something you do, there is still time for you to change and begin to teach your home, even your children, that, you know what, yes, I am the man of this house, and I will stick around through good, through bad. Whether we have to talk it through all night long, I'm going to stay here because this is my home and I want the best for it. All right. All right, guys, that is it for this morning. Please do keep your questions and messages coming in. I'm doing my best to address them all, if not directly, then on video. I'm getting a lot of speaking engagements. Please do message me at daisy.chiwoko@gmail.com, and I'll see what we can do about that. And yeah, go ahead and follow me on my YouTube channel, Daisy Chiwoko. Today I am uploading a video on the 4 things that my husband did to help me and our marriage heal from infidelity. All right, guys, share with everyone that needs to see it, and I'll see you next time.